Greetings, Builder, and welcome back to the Lapis Kingdom. I am the Blue Regent, and today we're going to be working on some more hiding spots for lack of a better term, machines that we're going to be using for helping with block generation. Wood and cobblestone are a thing that we're using a ton of right now, and so I want to get a wood farm going, and I want to get a cobblestone generator going, and before I do that, I need a place to hide it. So we're going to be building a basic quarry today, and we're also going to be building a basic lumber camp. Nothing too exciting, but just something to kind of get our feet on the ground as far as that goes. So if you're ready, put your work boots on, get your tools ready, and let's begin. So if here's the village here, this rock formation right here is going to be where the quarry is going to be built. And I'm going to do that for two reasons. One, I think it'll be kind of cool to have like a bridge running across. And the other reason is this is mostly made of gravel. At least that's what it looks like. And I want this gravel. I want this gravel for two reasons. I want more coarse dirt, and I also want to use it to kind of get like a different texture for some of our stone buildings. Plus, it's really good for like rubble and stuff. So I'm gonna get started on clearing all this gravel out, and we'll see how much of this was actually gravel and how much of it is rock formation. So now that I'm up here, there's a little bit of snow up here, which I'm gonna actually gather because I am gonna be able to make snow blocks. And also, look what I found: another village. And I gotta say, it's kind of outrageous how many villages I'm finding on this seed without trying. So I'm gonna go over there once we're done getting all this gravel and snow and see if they have any hay blocks that we can borrow. So I've gone through almost 7 shovels and this is how far I've gotten with this gravel. So I'm getting a ton of gravel off of this, which is nice because like I said earlier, I'm gonna need all this, and it's gonna be good for building roads, making it look like, you know, chips of stone have been broken off as the people in the quarry are working. So I'm gonna go dump all this off. Hello, horse. Oh, I don't have the inventory space. I gotta run. That squid was just trapped on a block, and I'm gonna get its ink sac. Oh yeah, got it just in time. If you're wondering why that was such a big deal, the only way that you can get the ink sacs is from killing squids, and I feel weird about killing this. Excuse you. I feel weird about killing the squids, and so if I'm gonna have black dye, I need the ink sacs, which means that I need to take advantage of anytime the game freaks out and sticks a squid inside a ground block. This is so much gravel. And there it is. That's it. I think that was 8 shovels went through. I've worked my way this far down, which is pretty good so far. I kind of wish I had some TNT. Ooh, almost missed that one. I kind of wish I had some TNT that would make all of this a lot quicker. Maybe I'll make some TNT. Also, a thing that I learned today, which I have no idea how I didn't know this, you can turn any dirt block into podzol by planting 4 spruce saplings together in a cluster like this. It'll make one of these real big spruce trees, and it turns all the dirt around it into podzol, which is cool if you're trying to make a mushroom farm, or if you have silk touch on a shovel and need to use that. Oh, I want to keep that. And you want to use it to make like ground look dirty or whatever. So that's kind of neat. If you didn't know that, like I didn't know that, there, we all just learned something together. How about that? So I'm taking my broken shovels as a sign, and I'm going to take a little bit of a digging break. This is all gravel. Oh yes, I'm so glad about that. I have to say, I usually don't care for gravel. I don't really use it in building. But if I want stuff to kind of be broken up color palette wise, or to just kind of have gravel to use, I don't have my shears, as decoration, like gravel is just good. It's a good utility block. Plus, I don't know about you. I always struggle with the flint situation. I feel like I never have enough flint to do anything that I need, basically to make arrows. And of course, once I get a bow that has infinity on it, that doesn't really matter anymore. Hello, everyone. Don't mind me. Just coming to collect taxes in the form of hay bales and other stuff. I'm gonna take all of these things. Oh, cool. Got some saddles, which means that we can start taming horses. Do I want to... I don't need these chests, right? Actually, I am going to take these chests because I'm going to need them. It'll cut down on my traveling back and forth between the village and the quarry we're building. Hello. Yes, hello. Do you have anything? No. Do you have any cool trades? No. Why do I... What? I don't... Okay, whatever. Just gonna take these if you don't mind. Yes, I'm taking taxes in the form of bread and hay bales. Thank you. Yes. If anyone has any bread or hay bales, please pay your taxes to the local something. The town over there. Hello, pig. More jungle. That's cool. I really wish I brought my shears. I can't believe I did that. I knew I was gonna be heading to a plains village. There would probably be sheep around. I don't really know what I was thinking there. All of these hay bales are going to be super handy for building roofs. Plus, I can kind of use them to. Oops, sorry. Plus, I can use them to kind of decorate around our farm pastures, our animal pastures. Is that all that's interesting in this town for now? I think it is. Hello. Yes. Everyone. Okay. Have a great day. Thank you. Thank you for paying your taxes. Your hay bale taxes. All right. Goodbye. Cool. So now that we've got those saddles, that's pretty handy. I'm probably gonna be taming a horse soon, which is exciting because that's going to make travel a lot faster. I do a lot of running because this is survival and I'm in a hurry. But that means I burn through food really fast. There are a lot of sheep over here. I'm probably going to end up setting up my sheep farms over here. There are some sheep near me, but it seems to be that there are way more over here. I do a lot of running and that burns through my food supply pretty quickly. And so having a horse is just going to make all of that way easier because they just move faster. So I've taken quite a lot of the gravel off. So I'm going to make myself some pickaxes. I know I've already got one. But I'm going to get some pickaxes going. And I'm going to start working my way down just so that I have a better idea of how much farther I've got to go. Whoops. So let this be a lesson to you. Pay attention when you're mining because I almost died not watching where I was going. So that's pick one down, and this is how far we've worked our way down. Got 3 more picks to go, and I'm going to keep working on this. And I really do believe that I'm probably going to start investing in some TNT here in a second, just to make this go quicker. I'm not really mad about how slow this is going necessarily. It's just that this is a lot to mine, and if the goal is to actually bring the level lower than the ground level down there, I've got a lot of work cut out ahead of me. Okay, so this is going to be a little bit of an experiment. I don't really play around with TNT that much, but let's see what happens. I should get out of the way. Okay. All right. Well, that was pretty effective, I guess. Was that worth it though? Looks like the blast radius is like a 3 by 3 by 3. So best way to use this would probably be like 1, 2, like here, 1, 2. Oh, that one kind of hurt me a little bit. 1, 2. Okay, well this is a different way to do this, I guess. I don't know if it's faster necessarily, but this is a way to clear out blocks for sure. And 2. Okay, well, I was able to blast this trench out, which is kind of nice. Like I said, saved me a little bit of time, but it's a little resource heavy. So I don't know if I'm gonna pursue that much farther until I have a gunpowder mine. But it is good to know that it does have an effect, and it is kind of handy too, because I'm playing in Java. I get all the blocks that the TNT blows up. I'm pretty sure in Bedrock that isn't the case. It destroys a certain amount of the blocks that it blows up, but in Java you get them all. So TNT mining is a way to mine. I imagine that if I had like a lot of redstone and some switches and like a whole thing going on, I could probably do some pretty decent demolition, and probably later on down the line when I start having to do some pretty heavy terraforming and everything, that's probably going to be when I start to use that, because I could see how you could build a really rough like river with that, or blast out, like make bigger hallways, especially when we start getting into like building the dwarf stuff. I just had a vision of just doing like really elaborate TNT systems to blast out the hallways for making like Iron Forge and stuff, which I think would be pretty cool. I can't help myself. I'm gathering more sand. The TNT is just too fun to play with. Now that I've done that, I don't know. I may have changed mining for myself for forever. The new plan is I'm just going to use all the gunpowder I've currently got and just see how far that gets me. So the answer was 2. I had enough gunpowder to make 2 more, so here we go. Yeah. Well, that's just that much less stuff I've got in mind now, so that's kind of neat. So after going through 2 iron picks, I've decided I have a new strategy on how I'm going to get all of this mined down. And obviously I'm not mining all of it down, but the thing is this is a lot. And if I want it to look like people are mining into it, I can't have this huge face here. So I want to start ultimately digging out this part right here, but I want to bring this up here a little bit lower. And I remembered as I was mining that I have an enchantment for pickaxes that I got from fishing. So let's go double check what that is real quick. Efficiency 4, Unbreaking 3. So I'm about to go do some mining, actually. So my goal is to get 1 more diamond, and I'm about to have a pretty beefed up diamond pickaxe. Okay, well, this is awesome. So I found some more diamond, and this is actually in my original shaft mine. I actually went down 2 levels, and of course, as soon as I went down, well, not as soon as I went down 2 levels, it's way down there, but I went down 2 levels, and I found some diamond. Let's see how much there is. It might just be 2, and if it is just 2, it's just 2. But that's okay. I only really need 1. I'm just going to take that. Yeah. I'm going to run back up top. Cool. So now I'm going to make a diamond pickaxe, and I'm going to enchant it, and that'll make stuff go a little bit quicker. Okay, here it is. Making our anvil. Put it right there. Making our diamond pickaxe. Pow. And then... Oh man, I'm nervous. Are you nervous? I'm nervous. We've got it. Alright, cool. So now, that'll make stuff go faster. I'm gonna kill this iron pickaxe off. And then we're about to see a massive difference in performance. So here's our iron pickaxe. Its last breaths. You did a wonderful job. We're all very proud of you. Oh, iron pickaxe. You're the last of your kind. All that's going to happen from here on out is Diamond Mania. And there it is. Now let's see it. Let's see it, Diamond Pickaxe. Show us what you got. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at that. No damage. No damage to the... Oh, there it is. Now it's starting to happen. Oh, yeah. This is what I'm talking about here. Oh. Hey, I don't want any trouble, okay? You guys can go. Do I not have... I don't have arrows on me. Am I wearing armor? Okay, I'm wearing armor. Whew. What do you want from me? This isn't... Hey, this isn't the survival episode. This is a building episode. You've got to leave. You can't be here. I'm supposed to be building stuff. Okay, well... Oh, the whole gang's here. Okay. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh, and I fell. Oh, this is stressful. Haha, that's funny. Okay, I gotta run. I'm pretty sure I have arrows over here. Hoo. I do. This is too much. This is too much at once. Miss. Yes. Okay. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Shoot each other. Oh, and I've got... Okay, I'm gonna have to figure out a solution to that. I was hoping that wouldn't happen. I really didn't want to kill that guy. Oh, I know what I can do. I'm gonna need another bucket eventually anyways. Pow. Iron bucket. Also, how cool is that? Now I've got a crossbow. Neat. I didn't really need one, but I've got one now. So if you're looking at this, if you've never fought those guys before, and you're wondering where I'm going, if you are the one that kills the pillager with the banner on him, you get this effect up in your top right corner. Does it pop up on here? Yeah, bad omen. So if I were to go into town right now, and not just my village, any of the villages around, it would kick off a raid. And you basically end up fighting off waves and waves and waves of those, plus a bunch of other nastier mobs. And so I'm going to drink this milk, and the effect is gone, and I don't have to worry about it anymore. So that's cool. And now I get this cool banner that I can use for decorating. Yeah, this is like a weird crossover episode, and I didn't expect that. Obviously, the crossover episodes have kind of been happening because what's being built is going to be used for more of a survival type setting. But now this is a crossover episode because of all the mining, and then I just had to fight. I wasn't expecting that. Minecraft, you really threw me a curveball there. I kind of want to be careful coming up here. Those other ones are still up here. Did they despawn? Did they despawn when you killed the dude with the banner? Seems like that's what happened. Okay. So I've had a little bit of a change of plans on how I wanted to do this quarry, and I'm actually starting to focus more around where this pond was. And the idea that I actually decided to go with here is anytime you start, like any rock quarry, ultimately it's gonna like fill up with water at the lowest points, obviously because it's low. But it's stone. It doesn't really have anywhere for the water to go once it gets there until it evaporates again. The area that I live in, there's actually a bunch of like artificial wetlands made from former rock quarries, and so I'm kind of changing this around a little bit And I'm gonna just dig out this corner of this rock face, and I'm gonna change the terrain in here a little bit. But I'm gonna have this kind of be essentially where they've been pulling stone from, and now they're kind of like lopping off this corner of this rock formation here, and that's gonna be more of where the quarry is going to be. So I'm going to keep digging this out a little bit. The diamond pickaxe is still going strong. And ultimately the goal is I'm going to build in some like wooden railings and wooden support and stuff. And this is going to be actually where the stone is being dug out from. Now, as I work my way up from this water pool here, I'm actually kind of doing like a step thing, and I'm kind of going up by 2 each time as I go around the water. And so I'm kind of trying to make it look a little bit like they're breaking it off in sheets. I don't know a ton about like medieval stone gathering, but I do know that like ancient civilizations like the Egyptians and stuff, when they would try to get large amounts of stone at once, what they would actually do is they would create crevices in the stone, usually through some sort of, like using like a pick or something like that. And then they would work wood into the crevice, get it wet, and let the wood expand. And then that would cause fissures in the stone. And that's how they were able to break out large pieces. And so I'm kind of trying to emulate that a little bit here with the idea of they're kind of breaking off the stone in large sheets. And then obviously the smaller cobblestone stuff is going to get used for more like residential building and that kind of stuff. And then the bigger stone bricks that get hewn from like the large sheets, that's going to be used more for like, it's going to be used by upper class people. It's going to be used by like government buildings and that kind of stuff. And so that's kind of where my mind is at right now in shaping this. Is so kind of picture they're peeling this off in big two block chunks here, and then they're hauling it back down to the village, to work it into whatever they need to work it into. And as they do that, any smaller rubble gets used as like cobblestone for roads and houses and that kind of stuff. Okay, so I've kind of changed around this little path here, working its way down, and also I've broken this surface up just a little bit more. So now I'm going to use some of these huge spruce trees that I've planted around. I'm going to gather some wood from them, and we're going to build some support and some scaffolding and stuff to make it look like they are tearing stone down and then building up scaffolding and then tearing stone down. So they're like slowly working their way up and back the mountain face. So this is like a rough idea of some support structure that I'm going to have for some walkways going on in here. I'm still kind of playing with it a little bit, but I do like that contrast of the spruce log with the bark still on it with the gray of the stone. Okay, time for a big reveal. Are you ready? And pow! There it is. There's like a little simple crane. It's got a rope on one end that like a couple workers could pull on, and then this other side, which I think I might want to shorten this a little bit. Do I want to shorten this? I do. I want to go up one. That doesn't need to hang down as low. But basically, this is for now until I can increase my block gathering production. This is more a long distance decoration than it is anything else. Now underneath all of this is going to hide a cobblestone generator, like we talked about at the beginning. So somewhere in here, that's going to hide that. And basically, this is to kind of look nice from the town. As we go on and as we have bigger projects going and everything, and once I get a spider farm going and I can actually get scaffolding, that's the you know, that's going to be when this looks really, really pretty. For now, this is more just to hide a cobblestone generator. So here it is, a little bit more decorated. Obviously, I'm not going to keep all of my work stuff here, but I've got like a little campfire set up, a barrel with a lantern on it. I added these trapdoors around the base of the crane to kind of give you the idea that maybe this portion is solid, and then there's like maybe a gear or something in here that allows it to turn so you can move it around. I also threw a couple barrels around just to kind of break up the scenery a little bit more. And this right here is actually going to serve as the secret entrance down into where the cobblestone generator is going to go. So that's going to be the purpose of this. I'm just going to throw a light there for now. The next thing that we're going to work on is it's basically going to be a small logging camp. And the idea is I want to build something that I can, again, have hidden access to a tree farm. Now, I can keep going around and planting weird big spruce trees like this, and I used to have an oak farm over there, but it just, to me, it just looks bad. And so I'm going to basically follow this road, and I'm going to see what happens this direction. Okay, so I dug up here, and there's like this nice little clearing right here. And so I think this is going to be where I put my logging camp, for lack of a better word. So I'm going to clear cut some of this and throw down a basic idea of what this space is going to look like. Okay, so I clear cut some of this area and knocked some bushes down and stuff. And so now I'm going to place down essentially what is just going to look like log piles. And, you know, this isn't a lumber mill. This isn't supposed to be anything super complicated looking. It's just like, oh yeah, this is where some villagers have been gathering lumber. And let's see. And is this enough space? It is. So don't need you. There. And same on this side. So there. So it just kind of looks like a bundle of wood, I guess. And I'm just gonna lay a couple more of these out and then set up the campsite. Okay, so this is not anywhere close to as complex as the quarry, but again, this is just going to be kind of like a visual thing to go along with the idea that there is a resource gathering point here. And I'm just going to throw... Where do I want to throw this barrel? Right here. Excuse me? What? What? Zombie? What were you doing? Where did you come from? How did you get in that tree? Okay. Whatever. I'll just throw that barrel there, I guess. So what I'm going to do with some of this spruce is kind of the same idea as with the... That flower startled me. Why am I so jumpy? Same idea as the... quarry. So I like to use these if you ever are looking for a way to like break up how a room full of barrels looks. I like this. This is a cool looking barrel, and you can like open it up, and so if you want to, you can use colored wool in here. And so if you want it to look like a barrel full of berries, you can throw red wool in here, or if you want it to look like rice, you could put white wool in here. Or like a chest full of gold or silver, you could do like gray wool or yellow wool. You know, just like kind of a way to mix up a storage room if you're looking for visual stuff. But I think this is just going to be the entrance to my tree farm. Yeah, I think that's how I'll do that. And then I'll just have like a ladder that goes down. I never thought I'd be doing one of these outros for the building episodes in a full suit of armor, and yet, here we are. Had some pillagers show up today, had to go do some mining, It's kind of a weird day full of a bunch of unexpected stuff. But also, we've got our basic quarry built. We have our basic lumber camp built. And those are going to be suitable hiding spots for now for where we're going to be storing our cobblestone generator and a redstone assisted tree farm. So that's going to help a lot with block production, which is then going to help out with building, and we can start building larger projects. So there's going to need to be a bridge built to the quarry soon, and we're just going to need a lot more wood than we have for that. So that is going to be it for today. I look forward to seeing you next time, and until then, have a great day. Bye.